In the previous video, we learned the threading model and worklet. Let's talk about runOnJS and runOnUI in this video. runOnJS lets you asynchronously run non-workeratized functions that couldn't be run on UI thread. And runOnUI lets you asynchronously run workeratized functions on UI thread. What does it mean? Let's take a look at with some example code. Let's take a look at runOnUI first. As you can see in use effect, fade-in function is executed here on mount face but on JavaScript thread. How can I run it on UI thread? First, add a worklet directive at the top of the function to make it workeratized. And second, we needed to wrap the fade-in function with runOnUI like this and call it. Yeah, that's all. But it looks like it works the same, but it runs on UI thread right now. So why we should run animation code on UI thread instead of JavaScript thread? That's because it's better to thread off code related to UI from JavaScript thread to UI thread to avoid the JavaScript thread busy. This is the key to make smooth animations in React Native. One thing to note that if you pass a non-workeratized function to run on UI, your app crashes like this. Yes, that's because a normal JavaScript function can't be run on UI thread. So if you have a function you want to run on UI thread, you should make it workeratized. So what is runOnJS API? This API helps you to call a normal JavaScript function on UI thread. Let me explain it with example. I want to unmount this circle right after fade-in animation. How can I do this? I'm going to add a lifecycle state and unmount circle function here. And I will pass it to with timing to run it when animation is finished. Like this. Oh, but there is an error. It said tried to synchronously call a non-workerat function on the UI thread. Yes, we did it. We called a mount circle, which is a normal JavaScript function, and we ran it on UI thread. So to avoid this error, we should wrap it runOnJS API and call it again. Yeah, there is no error, but it didn't amount because we should render the circle conditionally and save it again, and boom, yeah, it amounted. Now we just learned how to run workeratized and non-workeratized function on UI thread and JavaScript thread using runOnJS and runOnUI. In the next video, we will learn shared value. Thanks for watching.